Several major aircraft manufacturers are multinational, and it is not unusual for them to have plants in widely separated locations. Airbus is unique. Although today it is a standalone multinational corporation, it was originally a consortium formed by major British, French, German, and Spanish aerospace companies. Historically, each of Airbus's partners makes an entire aircraft section, which would then be transported to a central location for final assembly. Even after the integration of Airbus into a single firm, the arrangement remained largely the same, with Airbus's partners becoming subsidiaries or contractors of the multinational pan-European company. The details vary from one model to another, but the general arrangement is for the wings and landing gear to be made in the UK, the tail and doors in Spain, the fuselage in Germany, and the nose and the center section in France. The final assembly is carried out either in Toulouse in France, Hamburg in Germany, or Seville in Spain. When Airbus began in 1970, road vehicles were used for the movement of components and sections. However, growth in production volume soon necessitated a switch to air transport. From 1972 onwards, a fleet of 4 highly modified Super Guppies took over. These were former Boeing Stratocruisers from the 1940s that had been converted with custom fuselages and the adoption of turbine engines to carry out large volume loads for NASA's space program in the 1960s. Airbus's use of the Super Guppies led to the jest that every Airbus is delivered on the wings of a Boeing. As time went on, the Super Guppies grew increasingly unsatisfactory for Airbus's varying needs. Their age meant that operating expenses were high and ever increasing. Growing Airbus production required greater capacity than what could be provided by the existing fleet. Various options were studied to serve as a replacement transport medium for the Super Guppies. A key requirement of the new air transporter was the need to accommodate every major component being manufactured by Airbus. The aircraft had to be capable to carry the then heaviest planned part being manufactured by Airbus. It was the wing of the larger variants of the Airbus A340. In August 1991, two major Airbus partners formed a joint venture company, Super Airbus Transport International or SATIC, based in Toulouse, France, to develop a new build replacement for the Super Guppy fleet. The selected starting point for the design was the Airbus A300, leading to the new airframe being designed as the A300-600 ST Super Transporter. In September 1992, construction work began on the first aircraft, the maiden flight of which took place in September 1994. Following a total of 335 flight hours being performed during the test program, restricted certification of the type was awarded by the European Aviation Safety Agency in October 1995. This enabled the A300-600 ST, nicknamed the Beluga, to enter into service shortly thereafter. The Beluga's freight compartment is 7.4 meters in diameter and 37.7 meters long. Maximum payload is 47 tons. Originally, a total of 4 aircraft were to be built along with the option of a 5th aircraft being available, which was later firmed up. For almost 25 years, the Beluga went on to serve with Airbus. However, the original Beluga fleet was reaching its limits. It flew 5 times daily and 6 days per week, while some parts moved on the surface. An original Beluga takes triple the time to move the A330 parts compared to the parts of an A320, climbing to 9 times for the A350 parts. In 2013, the 5 original Belugas could not cope with production growth, and so Airbus looked into possibilities for a replacement aircraft. Airbus evaluated the Antonov AN-124 and the Antonov AN-225, the Boeing C-17 or Dreamlifter, and A400M before choosing to modify one of its own aircraft. The program was launched in November 2014 to build 5 aircraft to replace the 5 existing Belugas. And so, the Beluga XL was born, a transport aircraft that was derived from the Airbus A330. Thanks for watching and be sure to subscribe to this channel. Also, check out the other videos on the channel.